Oh, I did find something on Facebook that I wanted to share with you guys.
Right.
Um,
Who wants to
if you
read a
guys want
book
to
on a
watch.
person's face?
Raph, stop with the grandpa humor.
Okay, go ahead. What are you typing, Andres?
Okay, so do you remember? Have any of you ever seen any of the leaked footage from Gamera 4?
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I haven't.
Gamera goes to college. Is that Gamera for?
Essentially, yes. Okay, so I'm pretty sure all of you know the existence of Gamera 4, and I'll post the link in the chat, in the
Oh,
live chat.
I'll do it. Apparently, you can't do it unless it's me.
Okay, so in the few times that I've been to G Fest, they would Mark Jaramillo, who was the guy who was supposedly behind was it Kaiju Gaiden, but has kind of been AWOL since 2018.
Poor guy.
Yeah, anytime he would share footage of Gamera 4, he would showcase these exact clips every single time, only because these clips were shown on a talk show interview with the director Shinpei Hayashiya. So legally, while he cannot show the movie anywhere outside of those private screenings from way back when, he can showcase the footage that was shown on the talk show. So that was its like legal loophole. So someone, I don't know who, got the raw footage from that talk show and uploaded it to YouTube recently on September 19th of this year.
Oh,
So
better save this before it's gone.
exactly, I just did it right now after rediscovering the video. So I wanted to know if you guys wanted to watch it together. To know, just I thought it'd be fun because I always saw Gamera 4 as like the holy grail of like kaiju projects.
No, the holy grail of kaiju projects would be Indiana Baragon and Last Crusade.
Before we watch this is reminding me an awful lot of. Raph, do you want to talk about our scheme that we hatched about the King Kong Appears in Edo?
I think you would explain a lot better than I could, but
Okay.
all right.
Raph and I were thinking of this wonderful criminal scheme we could pull,
Mhm.
sort of based off of what is it? What were we inspired by?
Was it Fanboys?
No, the Lost King Kong film from
No, we were inspired by something though, like the Buddha thing, or
Oh, yeah.
we got off on the
Great
conversation.
Awakening.
yeah.
We wanted to, yeah, we wanted to have this scheme where we could invite like a big showing of film lexicon auteurs, or those kind of hoity-toity Auguste Ragone types, to historians. That's the word I was looking for. To a private screening where Raph and I have unearthed the footage of King Kong Appears in Edo, and it was going to be a totally done-up sort of event. We'd have a big sign out front that says "Japan's eighth wonder of the world" or whatever the. And you come in the theater, you sit down. We have like special guests there who talk about like lost art, how hard it is to archive Japanese silent films, especially.
Yeah. And we play it totally straight. We build the audience.
Oh,
up.
completely.
Yeah.
Completely. Until we have their cash, you check in at the door, give us your money. We give you a ticket to sit down, tell you where to sit. And then it's ready for showtime. We have a brief Q&A panel question maybe before the show, and we promise that there'll be one afterwards. But the gag is we roll the footage. Do you want to describe what would be
We roll the
shown
footage.
to the audience?
We roll the footage, and it's crappy black and white camcorder footage of me in an unconvincing gorilla suit taken from Batman and Robin.
Twerking in a cardboard city model set. While the entertainer, the doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo music plays. And a little text comes up that says, "That's one bad ape," and then the end. And by this time, Raph and I would have escaped out the back door, driven down the street, and in our rearview mirrors, as we laugh with our bags of money with the dollar sign emblem on the bag.
No. Rather, you guys are like celebrating with a drink on the bar across the street. All of a sudden, people come in saying that they liked it. And
Oh
you were
my
like,
God!
You're like, what? Where did I go? Where did I go? Right.
Well, it's funny too because we actually briefly thought how fun that would be as like a comedy show / false G-Fest panel, But then we realized a lot of Godzilla fans would completely miss the joke.
I don't get it.
And generally be angry. But we were going to do this whole thing where
who would win? Kong Edo Kong or Showa Kong?
Yeah. Like, we would have started off as
Skull or Monsterverse Kong.
Yeah, we would have started off as like a serious panel discussion talking about these Lost King Kong movies. Maybe even bring in like John LeMay, and then
I was about to suggest that.
And then halfway when we show the footage, it just devolves into a full comedy sketch, where it's
wasn't that there was that second idea you had about doing a panel that would turn out horribly, where you wanted to stage a murder mystery.
Yeah, Dirty McCruption.
And lock everybody in the room.
Yeah, no, it's like, it starts out normally, then the lights turn off, somebody in the panel dies, Dirty McCruption says, I brought you all here because one of you was a murderer. and then it would just be Clue at G-Fest, basically. So
yeah, just a live reenactment of our last G-Fest videos from the past years.
Yeah, exactly, but... Oh God! But then we realized a lot of the Godzilla fans wouldn't be that sophisticated.
And it was a stupid idea to begin with, and we quickly dropped.
But I would like to do a live comedy show like that. It's like, what is it? They used to do spook shows back in the 50s, where you go see a movie at midnight, and there would be like a live magic show along with the B horror movie you'd watch, and there'd be audience interactions, and it's like a more insane version of what William Castle was doing.
Yeah, and you see on Matinee with like a nurse standing by in case someone has a heart attack.
Yeah, exactly. But there'll be a magician on the stage introducing the show, doing some gory...
the Crimson
tricks.
Weirdo.
Yeah, and it's like, and at one point maybe a monster will attack the audience, or they'll turn the screen off completely black and have people run in the audience as ghouls or something. I was thinking like that would be fun to do, but do a comedy bent on it, where like everything keeps going wrong with the Crimson Weirdo in charge of it all, and the horror movie be watching on screen would be one of like a very good horror comedy that would complement the live show. But I don't know. It's obviously.
I just thought you twerking in a monkey suit would be pretty highbrow comment. You ever see those clips from Rich Evans and Mike Stoklas's Gorilla film that they made like 20 years before? Gorilla what'd they call it? Something Gorilla, something monkey. They had Rich Evans dressed in a monkey suit and like fuddle around his grandma's house. You ever see that?
Yes.
Am I speaking in tongues?
No, I know what you're talking about. So.
This happened. I've seen the footage. But yeah, just do something like that and share that in front of a live audience of kaiju historians. I think that'll go over well.
Right. But it's like if we did the G-Fest panel, I could imagine when it starts to get comical, John LeMay's like, this noise, he just runs out, and it's just us and as our very
characters. We lost John LeMay. Now we got to write a book about the lost John LeMay.
And then right there on the screen would show up the book cover with just his face right from the convention.
And our unmade panel.
Right.
Okay. It'll be like half the face is him, the other half is Kong.
Right. So, but no, let's get back to this Gamera 4 before it gets too late.
Oh, okay. Gamera.
I'm at 0-0.
My favorite. Hold on, I have to open the link. So this is a fan film, correct?
Yeah, but
this is a film made by the guy who would go on to make Reigo, Raiga, and Raiga versus Oga.
Oh joy!
Yeah, it's like, and this actually had a little bit of support from Dai Studios, but because of that, he can't really show it publicly, unfortunately.
Yeah. Right. Outside of this footage that was shown on a talk show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So a lot of the sequences are out of order because it's just like a montage of clips shown by the talk show.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yep.
Okay. So get ready to finally feast your eyes on the long-lost fan film.
Hype it up.
Raph, you're in a turtle suit and you're twerking. Why?
You found me out.
It was me, Brayton. It was me all along.
Me all along. All right, I'm here. Let's do it.
Yeah, but seriously, don't hype it up. Just count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, folks!
日本を代表する怪獣映画の一つ、ガメラ。昭和ガメラシリーズに続き、平成になってから新しい3部作が作られ、96年公開のガメラ2は、映画としては初めて日本 SF 大賞を受賞するなど、高い評価を受け、子供から大人まで多くのファンを魅了し、
This is VeggieTales quality, Raph. I'm sorry to break it to you.
ガメラの新作は作られていません。熱烈なガメラ映画ファンである落語家林家新平さんがガメラの新作が待ちきれず、ついに
Oh my god.
Apparently that's a two-man suit. There's like
oh really?
Yeah, why the legs are so wide.
Oh lord, imagine that.
Why do you need two guys in a Gamera suit unless they're married?
I'm into it.
Probably because it's a really, really big suit, and it's too heavy for one person.
そうですね、3の謎を残したところから私は制作をしたんですけども、
Here we go round.
I'm desensitized to it at this point.
これは私個人の考えの脚本で書いたんで、
I guess that's military stock
ファンがい
footage.
ればいるだけの
Yeah.
意義はあると思う。
You can tell by the pissed off looks of the army men. Why are you? Hey,
死んだところから始まる。だから主役が死んでどうなるんだっていう
Shoot the independent
期待感みたいなのも入れてもらおうと思って、その後はその生き残ったギャオスもいるわけですよね。その中にその突然変異体人がいて、あと地球のマナという力でね、蘇るガメラ、新しいガメラ、それとの戦いになるわけですよね。
In other words, indie film making on a shoestring budget.
Yeah. See, this is what I want to do with BF
Yeah.
Oh, and this is the part where, like, after the original Gamera dies, a new one of the corpses from Gamera 3 comes to life for whatever reason.
Oh my god! It's not the Gamera we know. It's a friend Gamera.
出演もしますよ。あと造形。
Oh my god.
それからあとはお弁当買ったり
Making my
お菓
way
子を買ったり
downtown, smashing stuff.
何でもやってるんですよ。あと衣装もやってますし。
そうすると1人7役か8役ぐらい。
そうですね。もう10個ぐらいやってるかもしれないですね。
Huh.
しかしその
You foiled me again, Gauss.
そこまでその怪獣映画というものを小さい頃からお好きだった。
I gotta give some props to this. This ain't half bad.
It's certainly very ambitious for its budget.
I will take ambitious over whatever the hell the asylum keeps crapping up every week. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Where they don't even bother trying.
Oh my god. Sometimes, yeah, it's like they just hire a bunch of jerks off the street and tell them to do a Suicide Squad ripoff.
Yeah, oh yeah. What was it called? Sinister Squad.
Yeah. Are you okay, Brayton?
Brayden.
We lost Brayton.
Oop.
Oh wait, he's still here.
But if he's here, then who am I?
Andres.
Oh yeah.
You're trying to be all spooky. The murderer is calling from inside the toilet. It's one of the ghoulies.
He's probably the imposter.
Yeah.
So yeah, earlier before you mentioned the asylum, and I think it's kind of sad when you think about it how like very unambitious the asylum's products are, given how they most likely have a way bigger budget, relatively speaking, than Shinpei Hayashiya had with Gamera 4.
Yeah, it is. It just sucks what succeeds and what doesn't succeed, and usually the stuff that has some ambitious and love thrown to it gets completely ignored. Meanwhile, Transformers 8 makes $1 billion, even when they say it doesn't make enough money to justify its cost. I don't know. Brayton, where are you? Brayton left. Holy crap. Okay, we must have offended him.
This whole conversation is wax.
You shoot the
Wax
panel.
to the max.
You just shoot the YouTube stream. We're gonna have company. During the corruption as henchmen was like, come get them! They're trying to steal the princess.
When is Animaniacs coming to Hulu? I'm looking cautiously forward to that.
What do you guys think? Okay, you guys go and talk about the resurrection of Animaniacs, or as Brayton, share your thoughts of what you just saw with the Gamera while I go get another drink.
What I don't know. I don't know how to feel about a lot of this stuff.
Okay. I'm stuck in my wires. Hold on.
Oh god.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm good.
Fascinating. So what year was this here? 2000, 2003. Found it here.
Let me
From
check.
BillyBilly.com.
You know what? I think this might. I don't know what's better. What is on a technical level? Which is better? Gamera 4 or Battle Royale?
Oh please, this by a well, I don't know. Again, it's hard to say since we only saw a highlight reel here. But I mean, it looked far more I mean,
yeah. Oh well, here's the thing. Okay, so I found the date. This was 2003. Battle Royale was from 2014.
Oh, well, then this by a long shot. Come on.
Yes. It's kind of weird, kind of sad, kind of weird also when you think about it, that a fan film from 2003 looks a lot better than a fan film from roughly 10 years later.
That they spent many years working on, too.
Yes, that's true. That's true, yeah. In Chicago and in wherever Billy lives. No, I think he does live in Chicago.
I
literally filmed out of Billy's garage.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, I know what that's like, but then again, I think you have to have a certain level of self-awareness if you do these things at any level, especially when your budget is apparent.
Right, like it's kind of like what with Notzilla, where it is super low budget, but they're aware of that and they highlight it. It's like it's that sort of deal where it's like when you're so low budget, you can't afford to take yourself seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
Or you gotta kind of almost like I don't want to say right. I don't know if right to your budget is the right sort of thing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
With Notzilla being like low budget, I still think the budget that they do have and what comes across works for that movie and that story they're trying to tell. They're not trying to tell a intergalactic adventure with explosions and all this sort of things that would obviously be beyond their ability to capture. Yeah.
Right. I totally agree with you there. And what was I going to mention afterwards? Yeah. Oh, now I remember. So when I took a writing class in college, that was exactly one of the first things my professor taught us, which was. Well, besides that,
give me your money.
Watch this film about an ape.
He mentioned either he write for your budget, write with your budget, or like always essentially be budget conscious.
Yeah.
And he mentioned like never, if you can't afford to do it, don't do it.
Yeah, there's a difference between being ambitious and just being unrealistic and stupid.
Mm-hmm. I remember I had a chat with a former friend of mine, which I know who you guys are, who you guys are referring to, and he thought that was the stupidest advice ever for filmmaking. And he said that if you want to do something, just try. And I said, how? And he said, just try. And well, he made a film that had a rather ambitious setting that honestly fails to be communicated to the audience. So obviously he tried and he failed.
Yeah. I mean, there's no well, there's the thing where it's like you just have to be realistic about what you can and can't do, or embrace the fact that it's not Industrial Light and Magic quality.
Write with your budget. Write for your budget, not against your budget. Yeah, I think that's what my professor might have said. He might have worded it that way.